Let's get to it. We're going to run the first dragon on stage 9, the Nest of Yaskal, and then we're going to go over to Gorgos 9 and run that as well. This is after the patch. We can no longer use 2 gear sets to give us a boost, so we need to find clever ways to make it through content, and we're able to do it right now on this dragon. This is a follow-up from a video we did yesterday, and you're going to see how amazing this is. In the video, I talked about this. I even showed this in the video, but I didn't show it quite like this, and I think this is really going to sell you on it. I've got our shark in here, Beborn. I call him Bebop. Bebop's going to put up the mark on our target. He has a chance to put up 3 random marks on the enemy, but he's got a 60% chance whenever he does a move to put up that mark. And once you get to the dragon, if he fails to do that in enough turns, then you're probably going to die. You're definitely going to die. But my gear, I'll show you at the end of the video. It's not crazy gear. We're just able to make it through this because we've got Gillian in that counterattack set, and watch how much she heals for. Whenever you see a small heal, it's just her basic move because she doesn't have any of her other skills going off. But when you see her counterattack at a 45% chance, you're going to see massive heals. That's just a regular move. We haven't seen it yet. It's going to be quite massive. I don't feel like I have any crazy gear on my heroes. We have so much room for improvement still. We can take them to level 60. If they're not 60, we can take their relics all the way up, which most of their relics aren't high at all. We can take their gear, of course, up because most of them are 4-star plus 6 gear. Probably all of them are 4-star plus 6 or lower gear. So we've got tons of room for improvement. I know a lot of people out there say the game is difficult. We've got world trees to level up. Actually, I'll put up a video right now so you guys can see. I already did a video on everything to make your account stronger, and there's a lot of sneaky stuff in there to make you stronger. So go and do that so you can do content like this. Or have Gillian as well. I shouldn't say to do content like this because the only reason why I'm making it through this is because of Gillian. Because she's counterattacking for so much and topping off my team. All right, we got lucky. We got a mark up on the dragon right away. So it takes all of his buffs, turns them into debuffs, and blocks him from getting new buffs, which is massive. Otherwise, he just gets all these buffs and does crazy damage, and he's already doing crazy damage. There we go. 3,500 and something with another 1,000 joined in on it. Now that he's got wings, right? Here it is. He's going to start attacking a lot, right? All AoE attacks. There she goes. Counterattack. 3,500 plus that additional 1,000 something on one target. So I would say somewhere around, 5,500 on Isolde right there. And then this dragon is just going to keep doing its rampage of multiple attacks. There she goes. Look at that. There was like 4 different numbers. 3,500 plus 1,500 plus 1,500 and 1,000 over here. It's wild. It is so wild that the only reason I can do this now is because she is topping me off. But again, I have so many things to increase in the game, so many things to work on. So even if I didn't have her in here, yes, she's making it so I can get through here. Absolutely. She's healing me when I need those heals because that right there was another 5,000 chunk to Bebop to make sure he stays alive. If I didn't have her in here and I had somebody actually doing their move, like Vigor, say we have Vigor Recharged and I've got Sarah in here doing a heal move, it would probably keep me alive. And if not, all I need to do is get some more defense, a little more HP, and I'd be able to do it on my own. Like I said, I have a lot still to level up, especially relic-wise. I've got many, many relic levels that I need to level up on these people, except for Anguish. I think Anguish is toward the end of the relic, maybe like 55 or so. But the rest of them, they're low. They're level 40 maybe. So I've got quite a bit I could do with them to get them up, right? To get that survivability up because that's what we need. And we'd still be able to beat it. So level 9 is great. I'm looking for 5-star gear, but I got to say, 5-star gear is not dropping. 5-star gear that I've been farming forever on level 8, and then this is level 9. I have not seen a piece, not even one piece of 5-star gear yet, which is, it is what it is, I guess. I get close to dying on this one. I did. But even if Bebop, our land shark, were to die, we'd still beat it. All we got to do is come in one more time with that, and he is down. Now, you can get some bad beats. You can get some times in there where you won't get that markup on the dragon, and you've got to get that markup when you come in and then keep that markup on the dragon. There are quite a few other uncommons that do Mark 2 that I want to look into, especially Mark Explosion, but I'm scared. Like, if I do Mark Explosion, will it take it off? Surprisingly, with all those mega heals we saw from Gillian keeping us alive, she only did a total of almost 100,000 heals, while Isolde did 134,000 heals. So way more consistent. That's why I'm saying, even though she's so broken right now with this counterattack and doing all these heals, I've got her in Frost because she does you know, bigger heals than she would in the fire state. She gets summoned as the fire state, but I still think it's amazing. If you're using the fire state one, I'm going to back over here to stage 9 of Gorgos for us. Same exact team. I actually went from Gorgos first, and then I went immediately into the dragon. No failure, just straight into it for the video from my tablet, and then I put it up here so we could watch it and just talk about how amazing she really is doing this. And if you want to fight the dragon, I don't know, man. I'm really torn with saying people, hey, level up an uncommon to go fight the dragon. It's part of progression for the game. I can tell you right now, I've got this just feeling because of all the other games I've played, especially from Raid and quite a few other ones, that when they're in this early access like this, we're going to get new dungeons added to the game. There's no 6-star gear in the game. And that's how they're letting us do early access. I have no information from anybody. I'm telling you from previous experience. I can see it crystal clear. They're going to add more stages than 10 to these dungeons. They're going to go up to like 15 or 20, and they're going to have 6-star gear there at global launch. So yeah, we're missing part of the game, but it's okay. It's early access. We're just trying everything out. We're definitely testing everything for bugs like we already found, which is great. So we can have the game ready for global launch, which I can't wait for. And I can't wait for the PC client. If we do get access to the PC client to test it out before global, man, I will be so incredibly happy. Now, I haven't been paying attention right now to see where Gillian's healing for on counterattacks, but we get hit quite often, right? AoE hits from Gorgos quite often, so she's topping us off. Is she mandatory in Gorgos? No. I can do Gorgos 10. It's just kind of iffy, right? Sometimes he'll get too many flame debuffs up and catch us and blow somebody up. But Gorgos 10 is not actually that hard. And again, this is without the buff. We're not running this with 2 set buffs. That's gone. That's forgotten about. We don't need to bring that up ever again. It is gone. Now we're playing the game the way we should be. And it's challenging. It should be challenging. That's the way we want it. We want to come in here. We want to work on our teams. We want to figure out ways to get through this. And we're doing it, I feel like, without much effort. You might think it's challenging, but we're doing it with gear that's only +6. And I know we don't have gold to like really take them up higher and higher. We'll get there. And we're doing it with heroes that aren't level 60. And we're trying to do in-game content. So be happy about that. Don't think that you can't do it. You can. It just takes time. It takes dedication, like any game we play. And that's what you want. You don't want a game you just like run through and you're done. You're doing everything. Everything's simple. You use one team. You don't have to level up anybody else. Those are the most boring games in the world, and you will leave them very quickly. This is what I love, and this is going to be so damn good. I can't wait. So I hope you see this, and I hope you see what Gillian can do. She is absolutely amazing. The shark guy back there is really good to put up Mark, but I'm going to have to do a video on him because he's not working properly with his second ability. The whole reason why I have the fire shark leveled up instead of the frost one, because I want his second ability. And his second ability is supposed to take all those marks and heal us as well, and he's not doing that. So we'll do a completely separate video on that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got to see what Gillian can do. She really is doing crazy amount of heals to keep us all alive. If you have her, put her in a full counterattack set. I'll put the video up above that I did yesterday on her. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate your time. I will see you all in a video soon.